One big 9,500-foot pass is our goal today en route from Escalante to Torrey. We should have an opportunity for services in Boulder, Utah. The scenery should be superb, but the climbing will be intense and challenging. Just shy of 7,000 feet of climbing is on the docket today, our highest of the trip. All of our riding today will be on Utah 12.
Good morning from the tent. I've been waiting a while for the sun to rise and warm it back up here. It's a cold night, but the sun has made it comfortable again. Good morning, it's Saturday, June 1st, day 17. We are packing up our tents here in Escalante, or Escalante, who you ask, and we're splitting up the ride all the way to Torrey, which is 6,900 feet of climbing, into 2 days, instead of the one we originally had planned. So our destination today is only 28 miles away in the city of Boulder, not Boulder, Colorado, Boulder, Utah. We're waiting for the grocery store to open up at 8 a.m. We're going to stock up there for meals today and tomorrow since there's not much in Boulder. We do have a hotel tonight, so a proper bed, that'll be nice because both today and tomorrow will have significant climbing. I stocked up at the grocery store, but the things that I'm going to be eating right now before I head out are this delicious freshly cooked blueberry muffin, a yogurt, and an orange juice. There's my pre-departure breakfast.
It is a beautiful, quiet Saturday morning here. I got a smile on my face. The temperature's great. Since we have a short day, splitting up this long stretch into 2 days. Means we'll get done before the sun gets blazing hot. The only thing that's making me nervous is that I bought a half gallon of chocolate milk. And that is sitting in my left pannier behind me. I'm hoping that thing stays sealed. That's where all my camping equipment is. Don't want my sleeping pad and sleeping bag to get soaked in chocolate milk. That I'll be riding coast to coast this summer. This is honestly one of the most beautiful places on planet Earth I get to ride through. I'm so fortunate. just downright dangerous. Do you think that's the average grade over the next 2 miles? That would be impossible to cycle up if that's the average. Maybe that's just the peak. I gotta slow down! I don't trust myself. Scenic overlook, gotta stop. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. Wow. Party's over. Now I gotta climb for the next 9 miles. But it's beautiful. .3% grade. That's not fair. We've set a new temperature high on the Transamerica Tour this summer of 97 degrees. Tomorrow morning I better start nice and early because I have a longer day and I want to cycle in this heat as little as possible. I saw another cycle tourist on a fully loaded touring bike coming up the hill when I was going down into Boulder, Utah, and he was climbing hard, didn't make eye contact, seemed to want to stop, so I continued by also. But I wonder where he was coming from and headed to. And on a road that has a cliff on one side and a drop-off on the other. This is unique. Drop-offs on both sides, and the view is some kind of something.
For any watchers out there who are single females looking to start their career, I recommend against starting it in Boulder, Utah, where the median income for females is $12,000.
Check out this cute little place. This is the Circle Cliffs Motel. Little family-run place, and we're in room number 3. I don't even think there's 10 rooms total here, and you gotta see this room. You know, this is so different than a hotel. It feels so homey in here, which is an excellent thing to come to after a long day in the saddle. Look at that. Look at the separate rooms even for me and Paul. All right, let's find the light switch here. And I haven't even looked in the bathroom yet. There we go. Oh, that'll do just fine. Light. Yeah. Yeah. Walked here for dinner. time for the daily recap from Boulder, Utah. The scenery was another 10 out of 10 today. The difficulty was a 6 out of 10. It was nice because we had shorter mileage to go, but we still had some extreme stretches of 10+% grades. So that was quite difficult. Road conditions, a 6, and overall feeling of positivity is at a 7. See you tomorrow. Good morning. It's 5:45 a.m. on Sunday, June 2nd. I think it's day 18. If not, it's day 19. And I snuck out real quiet like from the hotel room and let Paul and Peter continue sleeping. I wanted to get an early start because we have a lot of climbing to do and I don't want to do it in the heat. So just 36 miles today, but 4,500 feet of climbing. A big climb. Hopefully the scenery delivers like it has the past few days. And this is great. Don't have to have a jacket on here early in the morning. And I'm already climbing, so I know I won't get too cold. See you on the road. "22 minutes into the ride this morning, and I'm seeing my first vehicle. There it goes. It has been a nice quiet road to ride on this morning. I love it. Paul and I have both remarked there's been times where it looks like the road is sloping down, yet it's sloping up. Right now is one of those times. Looks like I should be able to gently coast downhill, but I'm on a 4.2% upward grade. Must be something about a rise in the road at the end and the mountains around me that create an optical illusion that fools my mind. But the effort I'm putting into my pedals doesn't lie, and the GPS telling me I'm at a 4.2% grade right now doesn't lie. Paul showed me on his Garmin statistics last night that we have gone something like 967 miles so far, which means that today we're gonna hit our first 1,000 miles of the ride. That'll happen pretty close to reaching Torrey. 1 hour and 8 minutes into the ride, and I'm just seeing my second car of the morning. That's all the rest of today's video is going to be. Every car I'm going to stop and tell you that I'm seeing my third car, fourth car, fifth car. Buckle up. It's going to be a long ride. All right, you see that sun on my face. Time to apply my morning sunscreen. But I'm climbing a steep grade. I gotta get slightly flatter before I do that. Woo! These aspen groves remind me of Flagstaff. Beautiful white trunks and leaves that just pick up the sun. I've climbed 2,427 feet and descended 0 feet today. As far as I can remember, this is the most I've climbed without like a single even foot going downhill. This has not let up. There's a scenic overlook off the road, but I'm just going to enjoy it from here. Two reasons. One, it's downhill to that parking area. That means I'd have to climb back up here. And second, I'd lose my streak of 2,542 feet with no descending. After all that talk of climbing without descending, right after that, I had a 167-foot descent, but then immediately met with an 8% grade climb. So we're back to climbing. That's the most stickered stop sign I've seen in my life. A deer straight ahead. It just made eye contact with me. Oh no, a motorcycle in the other lane. Ah, scared it away. Oh. It's making eye contact with me. Hey dear. Hey, have a good day. Find water and berries. Yep. Oh, it wasn't walking, it was doing the cute deer bounding thing. I'm not certain if this is the summit, because looking down the road, it looks like I'm still climbing a little bit. But I am very, very near the top and a well-earned descent into Torrey today. I'm on about 20 deer sightings this morning. It's been fantastic. Entering the little town of Grover. And after the pine tree forest and aspen forest, seeing some red rocks again. Beautiful. The motorcyclists today have been great. Giving me space, giving me waves, giving me thumbs up. It's been real nice. I read about this place, but unfortunately they are closed on Sundays. Made it to Torrey safe and sound. I am here at a Phillips 66 gas station that has a Subway in it. Got myself a foot-long, half now, probably half on the road tomorrow. And I got the deal with cookies and a drink. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be well fed. Here's our campsite at the Wonderland RV park. It's Wonderland, you gotta take a pill to make you small or big. And look at this, we are camped right next to cows. Paul said that the fence is electrified. Don't touch it or pee on it.
Look what it did to my hair.
One of the best RV parks I've ever been in. I haven't been in many, but these people do it right. Dinner tonight is at the Flying Pig Kitchen. I got some beef brisket coming to me. It's time for the daily recap. In front of the electric fence, David, do not take one big step backwards or it will hurt. Today's scenery was a 9 out of 10. Still great, but not as excellent. I think the past 3 days in a row were all 10s. It was excellent, but not as excellent. The difficulty, I'd say a 6. Had we done the entire Escalante to Torrey, that would have been a 10, by far the most difficult day. So glad we split it up into 2. Still a challenging day and a long climb, but the mileage was way shorter. Then the road conditions, how about a 5 for that? And overall feeling of positivity is up to an 8. Bye.